Sheesh. Get hype, get hype. Yo, what is up, YouTube? Hoping my audio is coming clear. So what is up, guys? It's a boy, Raw Mozzarella. This video today is just gonna be pretty much me talking about how TikTok just kind of sucks. It just sucks, bro. Like, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Gonna get into it. I don't post on YouTube that often, but this will be, this will be interesting. It's a very popular app, obviously, and it gained a lot of popularity. Well, before TikTok, let me give you the history real quick. So before TikTok, it was called Musical.ly. 2015, 2016, it was a very popular app, and people like myself, a lot of middle schoolers, would just be posting on there. It was Musical.ly, it was very music focused. It was all about lip syncing, and then around 2018, so 2017 to 2018, Musical.ly had this transition where it went on to Vine. Musical.ly had this transition where it went on to TikTok. It got bought by a Chinese company, which is called ByteDance, I believe, and they pretty much just try to transform the whole entire app.
I would say the popularity got really big during 2018 is when I started using it, and some people also probably started using TikTok during 2018. It was really popular amongst a very few people, and it was very small back then. So there were certain creators that were like, okay, this app is kind of dead, but let me just still post on it. So they'll be posting on it. People like Lil Huddy, people like Anthony, a lot of other people just post on it during that time, and then they got really big during 2019. That was kind of their year where they blew up. Pretty much. I did post a few TikToks in 2018, and then in 2019, I was just for fun. I was in high school. I was 15, 16 years old, and after 2019, well, everybody knew about the app. By 2019, everyone was like, "Oh, TikTok, all right, it's got that girl who had the diss track on Mia Khalifa. It's got all this stuff going on," and it didn't really gain popularity until 2020. That's how I see it. So 2020, it gained a lot of popularity. Why? Because of COVID, obviously, and there was just a lot of trends going on. It was very easy to get big on TikTok. 2020, you could be a random person just posting on it, and it would just do very good.
Let me actually switch over. Let me just Google up some TikTok 2020. TikTok 2020, you feel? Yeah. People this girl, this guy with the cat, it was just really big. Obviously, Sway House got huge. Hype House got huge. I almost forgot
that. And then let's see if I go to TikTok 2020. Yeah.
She put my name
Stuff
in
like
yellow
this was
hearts.
Put his name in yellow
My
hearts.
favorite color like the
My
stars.
favorite color like the stars.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. So stuff like this was pretty big.
All this shade is coming.
I don't know, but he got really big really quick. So 2020 got really big, obviously. Hype House, Sway House started having beef, and YouTube did have the peak. Everybody knows the YouTube peak. 2016, 2017 was the YouTube peak. Why is it not working, man? 2017 peak YouTube. KSI got really big. A lot of Viners, like Logan Paul. 2017 was huge for him on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm also going to talk about YouTube a little bit because I'm pretty much making that transition over to YouTube. Simple as that. And but let's get back to TikTok. So there was a bunch of wars going on, a bunch of trends that was really popular. I'll probably put in some trends that I remember. popping in 2020. Dude, nothing else is popping. Gotta go find some. But anyways, TikTok did really good. It had a good run for 2019, 2020, 2021, even a little bit of 2022. But after 2023, like last year to now to 2024, it's just not been. It just sucks, bro. The app just kind of sucks now. Being honest. 2024 TikTok. For any of you that have been using TikTok, whether you guys are a user or if you guys have been posting on there, and if you guys are like me who's been like using the app since like a very long time, like you've kind of seen the evolution and de-evolution of the app, and it just straight up sucks now. Like it straight up sucks now, especially as a content creator. I'm gonna have my profile picture, bro, this thing's inverted, right here. The app today is horrible. You cannot. So many people are stuck in jail, which is called 200 to 300 view jail. Like you post a video, I have 100,000 views. I post a video, it gets like 500 views. It doesn't make any sense. No correlation at all. It makes no sense at all. So, like, why did the app fall off so hard? Honestly, I think it's been because it's been getting like a really bad rep, and also the really popular creators have just kind of like moved on. So it's been like an empty space and just like a gap or a void to fill. It's like, who's gonna fill this void? Who's gonna fill this gap? It's been filled with horrible content, just absolute like videos from Family Guy with like gameplay over it. It's been used a lot for like streaming clips, which is what I plan on doing with it. I plan on using it for like streaming clips. I plan on streaming either on Twitch or on YouTube, whichever one's just gonna be better. I stopped chasing the numbers so much because you gotta realize TikTok is a cheap app which is meant to just be around for a very short time. It's still very good and very useful. I'm gonna be talking about some pros and some cons about it. But it's just not as friendly, not as user-friendly, creator-friendly as it once was. So many ads on it now, so many glitches, and they keep on trying to roll out so many features, which makes you think as a creator you're going to be making a lot of dope like money off of it. You're going to be making a lot of green from TikTok, but it's really not true. But again, there's a counter argument to that as well. So let's talk about some pros. Pros of TikTok: quick, easy, and a reachable audience. Like, there's no doubt about that. If you're posting really, really good content, like really, really superb, up to, well, not even Mr. Beast level, but you're posting stuff that's really entertaining and has a good hook, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna get a lot more views than probably YouTube. It's gonna get a lot of views. And you know TikTok was this very successful app just because of how many other social media platforms just sheerly copied it exactly. Like, I don't even have to tell you, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, almost everything, even Twitch now. Twitch just created their own version of TikTok where you just scroll and it has a vertical layout and it'll just show you all the lives or clips that you missed. And that's a pro. Like, it's a very successful app as well. It does have money-making options, but I'm not too fond of that. But you do get to go live. You do get to be a part of the Creator Fund, which is now the Creator Marketplace, I believe. Which is if you post videos over a minute long, and they follow under the like guidelines, meaning it's no copyright or doesn't break any of their 2000 rules that nobody's even gonna read, you can make a RPM of 70 cents to over $2. This is what I noticed. Some people might have more, some people might have less. So if you do have a video that's over a minute long and you are getting a few thousand views, you are able to make profit off of that. So that is good. You do get to work with a lot of brands. I've I've gotten this product, I've gotten C4, I even have PewDiePie's G Fuel, which I am a fan of. I do drink it, and I got some for free. So they have an option where you can get, if you're a good creator, you can apply for some free products, free samples, and you can get a bunch of free products that you like. They had some cool stuff that I could not get, unfortunately, like some like a monitor, and maybe I even like a new chair, because this chair is, you cannot see it that well, but it's gotten wrecked from my cat. How do I show this? The handles, gosh dang, dude, how do I show this? I need a new camera too. Bro, I need a new camera. They offer a lot of stuff for creators, or they market that they do, and they're obviously changing it. So with the pros that I have already listed, there's also the most viable one, the biggest one people can use, which is once you reach over 1,000 followers. All of them have different benchmarks, so like you need around 10K to monetize your 1-minute videos, and then you need to have around 1K to be going live, and then you can go live, and if it's very entertaining, which TikTok also does another great job. Another pro is they push people to you, so it's very easy and accessible to get views because it's such a short form content app. People stay on it, and it's super entertaining. So when they're scrolling and scrolling, they're going to be passing over 2,000 pages a day. Likely, if you're doing well and you're posting a lot, they're going to be going over your page. And they do have a live feature, which is somewhat new. It's been out for 2 years. Specifically, TikTok Live Studio. The mobile live has been around for a while, and people can send you gifts if they mess with you. You know, you can build a little community. And yeah, that is it for the, I think that's it for the pros. So now the cons. Now the cons are pretty big. Maybe even outweighs the pros a little bit. The cons is not user-friendly, not meant for you to be making a lot of money from it. It's not a app that you can actually make a lot of money from it unless you're doing it very successfully and you're doing it the very right way. There's so many different niches. But another con is, yeah, just, so the first con would just be not user-friendly at all. Like, there are glitches, there's a lot of ads that you see as a user. As a creator, let me see, as a creator, it's very easy to break their rules and their regulations. So an example that I have is, I uploaded a video from my live, and then once I deleted it, I got a strike for deleting one of my 1-minute videos, and since I was in the creator program and I deleted that video, I got a huge violation on my account where I cannot withdraw my money until 90 days from the day I violated it, and from today that I'm making this video. I cannot withdraw my money until October. Right now it's July. I have money I need. I need it. I need access to it. Their violations are crazy. In the past, I would get so many videos removed. You do something slightly wrong, you take off your shirt, and TikTok doesn't like it, they will remove the video. And it's so bizarre. It's like some of the rules they monitor, like some stuff they monitor very heavily, some stuff they don't monitor at all. There's a lot of loopholes. It's just super weird, and it's all just AI. There's nobody really like looking at your stuff, as far as I know. It's just you and the algorithm.
And you better satisfy that. So, and if you do get a lot of community violations or a lot of strikes, which if you're posting like entertainment, which is the other thing I'm worried about, like going into YouTube, is like you want to post entertaining videos and you do happen to do something a little bit extreme, you do happen to do something that's a little bit like, you know, out of ordinary, even if it doesn't violate the guidelines or whatever, they can just still remove it. Even if it's like something that shouldn't be removed or doesn't actually violate it, they can just come up with a reason and say, oh, this still applies, it's bullying, you said some bad word, so this is like against our guidelines, it's bullying pretty much. And then they can just pretty much revoke your access, where you can't even post a video for a few weeks, a few months. The rules have gotten so much worse. I have not gotten any violations in like a year, I think, so I've been good, besides for the one I got for my 1-minute video. But that sucks, because I deleted a video that was a minute long in the creator program, which I made no money from, and the video had like no views. Just because I removed it, I didn't want it to be on my page, I got a 3-month violation where I cannot withdraw my money. That's just absolutely absurd. That's absolutely crazy. about other cons. The app is known to be very reachable, but you have to be super smart on TikTok. Super smart, right? If you are not posting very attractive videos, or people are not clicking on your videos, engaging with it, you will be stuck with 200, 300, 400 views, and you'll just be questioning your life. Like, why am I on this app? Why am I posting videos? It's not doing good. The truth is, there's a pretty big trick to it to get viral videos. You really gotta be either engaging in the trends, or you gotta go all out, you know? That's how it is on social media, pretty much. A lot of these platforms make it pretty hard to do that. But, they try to tell you this is how you can make money. You can work with artists, you can work with this, you can work with companies, but there's so many benchmarks you have to hit. You have to be selling so much. Like, I do get these products for free, which is great, but to be making commission like 20%, and I don't even get that many views, I cannot even get sales off of it for commissions, and I can even withdraw it within 3 months, it's like, bro, I'm just about to blow this whole thing up. Not actually. But
Another con is, I mean, just there's too many ads on there. As a user, you don't want to be seeing too many ads. As a creator, you feel like you're wasting time. That's another con. That's another con. Like, you feel like you're wasting time making content that is just not getting reach. Obviously, you can. I've gotten a few videos that have gotten like a few million views on TikTok. But it's hard. It's like, I'm like, how do I recreate this? How do I, like, what do I find? A lot of it is just like the hook. So yeah. TikTok is just a little bit crappy, a little bit scummy sometimes. They don't treat their creators well. They can revoke your rights. It is not that good. It's not that nice to be hanging out there. Why's my phone blowing up right now? I don't want this blowing up on my phone. So yeah, it's a very tricky app. I'll tell you this. With TikTok, it's a very short. It's a short-lived app. It's like Vine. The videos are short, and the life of the app itself is going to be very short. It's already dying, and I'm telling you now, by 2025, whoever our new president will be, most likely will be removing TikTok, because there's also been so much controversies about it, right? There's been controversies about Facebook. I don't think there's been any controversies about YouTube, really. Maybe a little bit by the creators, but not in terms of the government, which is, which TikTok is being persecuted by the government now, and there's been so many funny videos about it as well. And like, they just have to kind of adapt it for their users a little bit more, and they're probably making so much money. It's been banned in so many countries like India, and they even have their own version in China, but it is really, oh my god, I should have mentioned this as another con. It's a brain rot app. It's brain rot. Most short form content is brain rot because it's dopamine hits. You're swiping, you're seeing 10-second videos. You're like, okay, what are you gaining from this? Unless you're like searching in how to make music, how to do this, how to, start a company. I can tell you really quickly how to do it. It won't give you the full details, but it does it pretty well when you're trying to get quick answers for stuff, which is very good. Most people can appreciate it, which is why I got a love-hate relationship towards the app. But, God, what was I saying? I think it's going to get banned by 2025. By next year, I think it's getting banned. Just the way that they're acting right now. The app seems like dead. Like, let's see, actually. Let me see. Do I have any ads? On its way. I think it's going. Right now, I think TikTok, what you could be using it for is, honestly, the best thing that I've been seeing people do is just streaming or making YouTube videos and then uploading the clips on there, and then don't even bother looking at the app. Just make sure you have your links and everything there, so when you're trying to convert, you can, get people to see that, or they see the clips. It's very, like, clip-oriented now, which is good and bad. Gonna be good for me since I'm gonna be using it for that. Very clip-oriented, and yeah. Dude, also, another con I think I forgot to say was, it might be like a spyware app. Like, they could, I don't know how much, but they are definitely like seeing all your personal information. They're seeing everything about you that's telling them, okay, we can put more advertisements about this, or what type of content we post about this. They want to feed off of you like a leech. Like, they want you to be on there. They want to take as much profit as they can, and they're tanking. They're tanking. That's why they're doing that's why they have so many ads right now. They're not doing really good. It's on YouTube, way more profitable. You're making long form content. You're putting in that time, putting in that effort, where you could also be putting the same amount of time, same amount of effort to make short form content on TikTok, but the return is so low. They do not want to pay you at all. They are looking for any excuse not to pay you. Yeah. Like, it's horrible. It's not good. YouTube is so much more successful. It's been around so much longer. It's American based. And the sense of community is so much better. YouTube feels like you're making video for real people. TikTok feels like you're making videos for like bots. Like straight up bots. Like people that cannot think more than like for like 10 seconons.
They cannot think that straight that long. So YouTube's a little bit better. I plan on making some more videos here, but again, I'm a little bit worried about the I'm worried about like copyright stuff. I'm worried about some of the rules and stuff that, you know, is here on YouTube. I'm just hoping I can make some good content, you know, get that, you know, put that work in. YouTube has a stronger community. Like, there's people like PewDiePie, who's not posting as much anymore. It's been pretty established that he's retired. PewDiePie has actually made a Twitch where he's just been uploading straight up, like, his old videos in just 24 hours on Twitch, which is pretty smart. Pretty smart. A little bit weird, but, it's alright. YouTube is long form. The community is a lot better here. It's a lot more real here. You feel like you're talking to people. You feel like you're making videos for people. You feel like people are making videos for you. You know what I mean? TikTok is a bot app. It's a cheap app. It's not that profitable. So many people will argue and say, no, TikTok is so profitable, it helped my business so much. It's a leeching app. It's a leeching app. It's supposed to help you grow other stuff. That's what it's for. Your music, your business, your YouTube, your Twitch. TikTok by itself is just, if you just do TikTok by itself, it's just so bad.
I'm just fed up with TikTok. And you guys let me know. Which one do you think is better? YouTube or TikTok? I really want to know you guys' genuine opinions. Like, what do you, as either a creator or a user, do you just notice is better? Straight up better. Put it in the comments. Subscribe. And, yerp.